goulash. It is a very easy recipe. Very few items, very easy to cook, and it's got a lot of flavor packed into it. So these are the ingredients we need. So what you're going to need is, besides a little bit of oil, you're going to need a pound to a pound and a half of ground beef. I get mine from a local meat market. The beef is raised locally. You'll need sweet bell pepper, a medium onion, a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half teaspoon of pepper. You can use mushrooms. Instead of mushrooms, I go the easy route. I just use the mushroom spaghetti sauce, which you will need a jar of your favorite spaghetti sauce. And then you'll need, it calls for 8 ounces of noodles. I like the very large noodles, elbow noodles, so and I usually go a little bit more than. Now I will add to a boiling pot of solid water my noodles, and I will let these boil until they get to al dente, because they will soften up the rest of the way once they're in the pan with everything else. Now to a hot pot or pan, I will add about a tablespoon of olive oil. I'll also add my onions, my green pepper, turn it down just a little, and my burger. Now this I will cook until the meat is browned and tender. Now that my burger is browned up and my onions are translucent, I'm going to add my seasonings in. I'll stir them in a little bit. Kind of want them seasonings to roast and cook into my meat. And then I'm going to add my spaghetti sauce. I want I'm going to add a little bit of my broth from my noodles to my spaghetti sauce. Shake it up so I get the last of that sauce out of there. I'll stir this up. Now it depends on how shall I say, creamy you want this. Whether you want it more of a dryness, or you want it a little bit more wet and creamy so it mixes in with your noodles a little bit better. You can add a jar of chopped tomatoes, which these I canned myself, and I am going to do that, even though I didn't have it down as my ingredients. I just want that little bit more liquid in it. Now I'm going to turn that down, let it simmer just a little bit, cook together, and then I will add my noodles in when they're done. Let's stir this, see how it's looking. Ooh, it looks pretty good. So to this, we can add our noodles. Now I'm going to turn this all the way down on low, and I'm going to let it simmer for a little bit. I want the noodles, I want that sauce to cook into the noodles. We'll be back in just a little bit. So we are now done. We will plate ourselves up a little bit. I did add a little bit more salt and pepper to it, because that's what I like. I like a little bit more saltier. And with this, we could add some garlic bread, some Texas toast, whatever you like. I don't need the extra. I don't like doing too much bread. I got enough bread in the pasta, so there you go. So everybody should love a wonderful pot of goulash on a nice, cool fall day. Really good. See you in the next video.